Hmm. How you guys doing tonight? We are in Everett, Michigan for the trapping convention. Figured I'd hop on here and go live, see how everybody's doing. If anybody's able to get on tonight. We got a few minutes to get on here and see what happens. But yeah, we went and got set up today at the convention here in Michigan, and we're gonna be here tomorrow and Saturday here in Everett. So it's gonna be a blast. Today was fun. Got to meet a lot of new people today already. See some people I ain't seen in a while. It's always fun. I love coming to these conventions. My two daughters are asleep in the hotel room. My wife's up there with them. So I figured I'd come out here to go live. I was live on Facebook for a little while. Figured I'd hop over here on YouTube and see how everybody's doing. Try to get used to going live about once a week on each of the platforms and just kind of chat with people, talk, give people an opportunity to ask questions, anything like that. Kind of talk about what's going on and how they're doing and everything like that. I know I'm going to all these conventions is definitely getting me ready for trapping season.
Love you, brother. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, love you too. Yeah, good.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Hmm.
No.
Thank you. I actually just picked this hat up yesterday or the day before, I think. I've been looking for a felt hat for a while that fit me, that I liked. I found a lot of them I liked, but none of them that fit me, and I finally found this one that fit me, so I went ahead and picked it up. Caesar, how you doing? I said, we're here in Michigan right now for the Michigan Trapping Convention. It's the first time up here. We set up earlier today, got to walk around, see a lot of things, and talk with a lot of people, and it's gonna be open tomorrow and Saturday. I'm super excited about it. The weather here is really, really nice. But I figured I'd get on here and see if anybody was awake, want to talk trapping, anything like that. I'm gonna give it a little bit before I head inside. I figured why not? Like I said, I'm gonna try to go live at least once a week on each of the platforms, and I know it'll take a while for them to kind of get used to me going live to really share it out to people, but we'll see what it'll do. I used to do lives here on YouTube. I used to do lives 4 or 5 times a week for a couple hours every night. When I got sick and stuff, I got away from that and haven't really done lives here in a long time, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. I do miss doing them, getting to talk with everybody and whatnot, see how everybody's doing. So, how is everybody doing? Like I said, if you guys don't know me, I'm from Southwest Missouri. We're up here in, I basically I think they consider this Central Michigan, up here for a convention. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
But like I said, the weather here is really nice. It's really nice out here right now. I know back home today, I think it was 109, and here it was like 84. My day was phenomenal. Had a great day today. We're here at a trapping convention, and I got the booth set up today. Got to walk around, talk to a lot of people, meet some new people, talk to people I haven't talked to in a while. An actual cowman. I'm not even sure what a cowman is. I'm a trapper. I'm a Jesus believing Christian. I'm a father. I'm a chaplain. That's who I am. The evolution of a cowboy. I don't know. I'm not sure what you define a cowboy. People say a cowboy is people that owns horses and ride horses, but I think that'd make you a horse boy, wouldn't it? Not a cowboy. This world likes labels too much. I'm me. My name is Jamie Blakeley. That's who I am. Like I said, I'm a trapper, I'm a father, I'm a Jesus believing Christian. That's who I am. What's a trapper? I basically trap nuisance animals like coyotes, raccoons, bobcats, skunk, beaver, stuff like that. That's what I do. And that's what my business is. It's what I travel around doing, going to conventions. That's what I do. I'm here at the hotel. Figured I'd come outside and do a live, see how everybody's doing. Used to do lives here on YouTube all the time. Haven't done it in a while. Figured I'd get on here and get back into the rhythm of doing it again. My main page is my Facebook. I did a live there earlier before I swung over here on the YouTube. Tried doing TikTok. I'm not a huge TikTok fan, but to each his own, I guess. I got a totally different fan base on TikTok, so I enjoy communicating with them and whatnot. I have fun. I live a blessed life. That's what I love. Thomas, we actually just talked about that. I'm not sure what you would consider a cowboy is. I'm a trapper. What I said earlier, I'm a trapper, I'm a father, I'm a Jesus following, believing Christian, I'm a chaplain, I'm a deacon at my church. That's what I am. Coming to the Wisconsin State Convention. I do not believe so. There's another convention I'm going to be at, I believe that is the same weekend. Can't remember which one. I know right now we're in Michigan. We're going to Missouri State, Iowa State, Illinois State, Oklahoma State, Louisiana State. Then we'll be back up in Iowa for the Backwater Convention. the denomination of Christian I am. I am a Bible-believing, Jesus-believing Christian. People like to get hung up on denomination, and they get focused on that, and they want to start arguments over it. It doesn't really matter, does it? There's one God, one Jesus. If you believe in Him, you believe Jesus is the Son of God, and you've confessed your sins to Jesus, you've asked Him to come into your life. We're all born again believers, we're all born again Christians, and we're all on our way to heaven. Like, we got an elder at my church, he always says, when you get to heaven, they're not going to have rooms in there. It's not going to be Pentecostals over here, Methodists over here, Baptists over here, Catholics over here. I'm not going to have that. We're all going to be Christians. We're all going to be looking Jesus in the face. That's what it's going to be. You know, God's not the God of confusion. People want to, they read the Bible, they find something they don't agree with, and they start a religion based off a religion that don't agree with that. Hence Mormons. You know, you don't have to like it, but it's truth. I appreciate that. I'll tell you, I do go to a Baptist church, and the one thing I do like about denominations is if somebody says they go to a Catholic church, or they go to a Methodist church, or a Lutheran church, or Latter-day Saints, or Jehovah's Witness, whatever you want to call them, you kind of know what their mindset is, if that makes sense. So that in that aspect, it is helpful. I do know a lot of churches there's a lot of churches nowadays, they're going to non-denomination church. I don't agree with that at all, because to me what they're doing with that is trying to fit everybody in, you know what I mean? Trying to fit everybody's lifestyle in, everybody's choices in. They're trying to make the building the church rather than the people. But like I said, I'm trying to get a lot better here on YouTube, even on TikTok, at posting a lot of my content, my videos and stuff. Most of it is on Facebook. That's where I do most of my posting. That's where my biggest following is. I just find it's easier to communicate with people, talk with people, and stuff like that on Facebook than it is anywhere else, because you have more of a, what do you want to call it? Control. You have a little more control of where your video goes. Even on TikTok, YouTube, you really don't have that. You make a video, you post it, and YouTube either shows it to people or they don't. That's it. On Facebook, you can share it with people, share it to groups, all that stuff. So I've always just liked Facebook better. I'm trying to get a lot better here on YouTube. You know, a lot of my trapping videos are on here. A lot of my faith-based videos are on here. I even had a podcast for a while that my episodes of that are on here. I'm going to be actually starting it up again, hopefully in the next week or two. And you know, God's been blessing me, and has nothing to do with what I've done or what I'm able to do or what I'm capable of doing. It's all God. He's the one that's opened these doors for me and guided me, because I put myself aside and said, use me. And I'm letting Him use me. So a lot of the opportunities and stuff I've gotten here recently, doors that have been open, they're not even doors I knew that existed, you know what I mean? It's not things I went out and searched for, things I went out and made happen myself. They're just things that happen. And I always tell people, how do you know if it's God or yourself that's doing something? I tell people normally what I do is if I think of something and I'm like, hey, this is a good idea, I'd like to do this, I'll wait. I might give it a day, 2 days. If I'm not really thinking about it anymore, I know that was just me, I was caught up in the moment or whatever. But if I wait 2 or 3 days and it's hitting me harder than it was that day, I know that's a God thing. God's trying to get your attention. He's trying to say, hey, pay attention. This is something you need to do. I'm trying to put you here. I need you here. Whether there's somebody hurting, there's something about to happen, there's a reason why I need you here. I need you to listen, obey me, and do it. That's what I've been doing. You know, I told God, if you open the door, I know it's you, and I'll walk through. Just like, you know, the deacon thing. You know, everything in my mind kind of tells me, you know, it's kind of like the why me type thing. You know, why? But it's God. You know, you can't argue with God. You know, it was the way my church did it was a unanimous church vote, and I was one of the ones that got picked. So God did it, not me. Sorry, I'm a little leery of people behind me. Anyway, like I said, we're here in Michigan. We got set up today at the Michigan Trapping Convention, and it starts tomorrow. It's all day tomorrow, all day Saturday. We're going to be here. We had a lot of fun setting up today, meeting people, talking with people. The weather here is fantastic. I know it's going to be a great time. And I really can't wait. Like I said, this is our, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, our 5th or 6th convention this year. And I think I still got 8 or 9 more that I'm going to do at least. Just a couple more I've been looking at. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off here in Michigan. It is 10:35 right now, so I think I'm gonna head off. No problem, Robert. I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get better at posting here. So if you want to see my content, follow my videos, anything like that, I'm gonna try to be posting on here. Yeah. But anyway, if anybody's watching, you want to follow most of my stuff, I post on Facebook multiple times a day. Blakeley's Trapping. Anywhere you want to go, that's my name. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, my website, everything. Blakeley's Trapping. So I appreciate you guys. God bless. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Don't forget, God's waiting to talk to you. I appreciate that, Eric. Have a good night.